Hi everybody, by popular demand. Today's topic is my own Mini Cooper, 2004 Cooper S. Today I'm going to go through all of the modifications to this car, the performance mods as well as the cosmetic ones. So first, power mods. This car makes a little bit over 240 horsepower now. Stock was about 166, so that's almost an 80 horsepower gain. The torque is about 200 foot-pounds, and I think stock was around 150 or so. So I've done a lot of performance mods here. First of all, the most obvious ones are Cool Air Intake. This is a DDMWorks box with a foam air filter. And I also got a GP intercooler with a DDMWorks air diverter. This car has a 17% supercharger reduction pulley on it. The cylinder head is an RMW big valve head, and this really makes a lot of power, especially when bolted up to some of the other modifications that allow the engine to breathe better. Mated to the RMW big valve head is a RMW Shorty header, which actually has a catalytic converter, so it is street legal, except probably in California. The RMW header is paired with a Miltech catback exhaust. And to handle the increased airflow, I have 500cc injectors. The plugs I'm using are brisk racing plugs. I also have a RMW street cam and an RMW tune, so everything works together to make the 240 some odd horsepower. With the tune, the red line's been bumped up to 7,500 RPM. So all of these performance mods. Right, next we have the brakes. This is a Wilwood big brake kit put together by TCE Performance Products. This is a 13-inch rotor paired with a Wilwood FSL caliper. I run different sets of pads on the street and on the track. On the street I'm using the BP10 pads, and then at the track I use Wilwood Type E pads. To keep the brakes cool, I've removed the front fog lights and installed a brake duct from Way Motorworks, and this runs air through the hole where the fog light used to be. The wheels are Motegi SP10 Hyper Black. These are really affordable wheels. They're 17-inch, and I think they weigh around 17 pounds. And when I bought them, I got them on Tire Rack for something like $150 per wheel. I run different tires for the track and the street. And for the street tires, I'm using a Dunlop Direzza Starspec Z1. These are 215/45 R17 tires. So they're one size larger than stock. And these are really great tires for not just the dry but the wet as well. They don't perform as great when it gets cold. They like to be a little bit warm. I do run them in the winter, but I just drive the car a lot less aggressive in the winter. For the track, I typically run an R compound tire such as the Nitto NT01 or the Toyo Proxys R888. I've got some body stiffening modifications as well. Up top there's an M7 strut tower bar here with some tower defender plates. I've also added the Mini Cooper convertible reinforcement bars, and underneath I have a Motoring Madness lower stress bar. The suspension is a set of Megan Racing coilovers. These are very affordable and they're fully adjustable for strut height, spring perch, adjustable damper, and the fronts have adjustable camber plates as well. Both the front and the rear use pillow ball bearings instead of the stock rubber bushings, so they're pretty stiff even on the softest setting. This kit might not be the best choice for a daily driver, but they're a very affordable part and they have a wide range of adjustability. In the rear I have an Alta sway bar, and this is on the stiffest setting. This is a 22mm bar. I'm still running stock brakes in the rear. The clutch is OEM right now. The flywheel feels pretty heavy, which I don't like, but the pedal is easy to operate. I'd like to go with a single-piece flywheel design, but I'm not sure which clutch to get. I like the Vallejo single-piece flywheel kit, but I'm not sure if it can handle 240 horsepower. And I'm also concerned about the longevity and the drivability of a racing clutch. So If you have any feedback or suggestions about which clutch to get, please let me know in the comment section. Next, we'll talk about cosmetic modifications. And here's what the car looked like when I first bought it. It was pretty much bone stock. For interior, I painted the dash to match the exterior color, and I painted the down tubes and the door pulls red because, well, race car. I also have this really cool Whelen shift knob, solid stainless, weighs probably 2 or 3 pounds, feels really good in the hand. Other appearance mods I've done is the front mini Aero grille. I've painted up all the chrome bits black except for the S logo and the mini logo on the front and rear of the car. I've blacked out the belt line using blackout tape, which I think I bought at outmotoring.com. And the door handles are just painted covers that snap right on. I also added these Meatball racing decals. Originally I found some novelty magnets on eBay and I had stuck them on the doors. They were originally just going to be a temporary sticker I could put on for, I don't know, just for fun. But I liked them so much I ended up getting some permanent decals made up, and now they don't come off. I gave the car a couple of red accent bits as well, because everyone knows red makes horsepower. So I've got a RMW Revolution MiniWorks sticker on the scoop. I took apart the headlights and did a Joey mod. Basically baked them in the oven until the glue got soft and opened them up and painted the headlights. So the main part is body color. These are actually the projector beam xenon headlights from the 2005 and 2006 post facelift. The 2004 and earlier xenon headlights did not have a projector design. So I painted the projector bit red because, yeah, red just looks cool. I just like red a lot. But the best interior mod is these Sparco type race seats. These are actually a European option. They're made by Sparco and sold by Mini. I have an Italian friend who helped me to find these. They were on sale used by some guy in Facebook in Sicily, and I'm lucky they even showed up. The stock Mini seats are comfortable for around town or on a long drive, but they're incredibly bad for track driving. There isn't enough support, and I have to basically hold onto the steering wheel really hard when cornering to keep myself in the seat. So these seats appear to be basically just a standard Sparco folding seat, street performance racing seat, but they've been mounted up to standard Mini seat rails. They come with the mounting point for the seat belt and all the wiring harnesses for the seat sensor, for the airbag delete. They actually came with a special resistor so that there's no computer code thrown because these seats don't have airbags in them. But the best part is they're heated. Where else can you get a heated racing seat? So these wire straight into the Mini wiring harness, and not only do they have heat, but they heat up faster than the stock seats. So that's a really great feature in the winter. Other mods I forgot to mention are a Quake limited slip differential, a sprint booster, Powerflex polyurethane front control arm bushings, stainless steel brake lines, H-Sport adjustable rear control arms, and a front tow hitch for flat towing to and from the track, so I can still get the car home if anything breaks, as long as the wheels are still attached. So those are the mods. Let's go for a quick drive. So in first gear, it winds up really fast. The ride is pretty bumpy. Not the best commuter car, I would guess. But hey, it handles great. And I built this thing mostly for the track anyway. my 2004 Mini Cooper S modified, making about 240 horsepower. Thanks and bye-bye.